Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Nikki. Today's video is going to be a Goose Creek candle haul. So this is the first time I've ever purchased from Goose Creek. Let me know in the comments below, have you purchased from there before? What have you thought of their candles, both in the fragrance and then the quality and performance of the candle? Did they have a good throw? Did they fill up your house? Could you smell it? And was there a lot of sooting? Did the candle burn evenly? Was there tunneling? Just let me know in the comments below, and I'm gonna review what I feel about these scents on cold right now, or tell you a little bit about it, and then after I have actually burned through them, or at least a couple of them, I will come back and give you an actual review. So this is just kind of the haul and first impressions. So I got 5 candles, and they are all gourmand sweet scents because those are my favorite kind of scents. Now, this might be a little bit of a mistake because it's kind of hard to judge the entire company based on just their gourmand, sweet, kind of cakey cookie scents, because typically those can be sometimes lighter than, say, like a pine tree scent or a cologne scent. So I will take that into consideration, but because these are my favorite kind of scents, I did want to start with these. So the first one I got is Sugar Donut. Look at the pictures of those donuts. So you just want to eat them. The notes on these candles are actually not on the packaging, so I'm gonna have to pull up the website so I can look and see what the notes are. Okay, so I've pulled it up on the website and they list kind of all the top, the mid, and the base notes, which is a lot. Most candle companies don't tell you all of that, even though candles do have all of those notes in them. So the prominent scent notes, the top is fried donut and warm sugar. The mid is fried dough and soft cinnamon swirl, and the base is sprinkled sugar and warm vanilla. So all in all, basically the notes of a sugar donut. And that's what it smells like on cold. It's not quite as warm and buttery as, say, the BBW cinnamon sugar donut, which is kind of what you would compare this to. It's not as strong, but again, it is on cold, so I don't know yet what it's going to be like when it starts burning, whether or not, because sometimes they really come to life. You burn them and like the warmer notes come out and it smells like something baking in your oven. This does smell good, but I am not blown away just yet. But I do definitely get a little bit of that kind of like fried dough scent, a little bit of a cinnamon sugar scent in there as well. Yeah, kind of a powdered sugar vibe on like a doughy base. Yeah, so I love that. That's one of my favorite kind of scents, is the kind of a fried donut cinnamon sugar scent. So if this performs well, I could see myself really loving it. You can see the wax and the 3 wicks there. I'm not sure how I feel about this wax color. It's a little bit of like a weird gray color, but if it performs well, I don't really care. So we will see. My favorite one that I'm really excited to burn is Warm Crunchy Cone. Oh my gosh. This has Berry Waffle Cone vibes. So Berry Waffle Cone is my favorite BBW candle. I'm going to compare a lot of these to the Bath & Body Works candles just because that's what I have the most experience with. Like, I buy them religiously every season and I burn through a ton of them, so I have a lot of scent knowledge from that to compare these two. And so yeah, the waffle cone note in this is very similar. But obviously it doesn't have the fruits in it. Let me look up what the notes are. All right, so it says the top is waffle cone and vanilla, the mid is whipped butter and caramel, and the base is soft cinnamon and warm spices. And yeah, all of it, it's blended really well. This is actually a really beautiful fragrance, at least on cold. So I can't wait to burn this and see how does it project, how does it perform, because I could see myself completely falling in love with this candle. I mean, I'm a sucker for a crunchy cone note, like a warm waffle cone note. It just smells like an ice cream shop, like when you first walk in. So this one I'm really impressed with, at least on cold. Okay, the next one I got is Marshmallow Cookies. So here's the packaging. I like the little rose gold detailing on it. This one is super sweet, super like your traditional gooey cookie yummy fragrance. It reminds me a little bit of like a vanilla bean marshmallow or even gooey marshmallow, but don't think it's exactly gooey marshmallow from BBW, because that's a scent that came out like 5 years ago and we all loved it and it hasn't been out since. But it does have a really good marshmallow note in this. Okay, so the scent notes are, the top is vanilla, marshmallow, and buttery caramel. The mid is warm vanilla bean, and the base is vanilla frosting and baked cookie. How can you go wrong? I mean, honestly, truly, if you're a gourmand lover and you love sweet cookie scents, this is done really well. It's a really good basic sweet marshmallow frosting scent. I'm actually, the more I smell this, the more addicted to it I get. If this smells in the air the way it smells in the candle, I'll love it. So this one and warm crunchy cone are probably my favorites, but I did get 2 more. I also picked up just sugar cookies. So here's the packaging on that. It's got the little raccoon, and he's super, super cute. Okay, so the top notes are sugar cookie dough and vanilla bean. The mid is Christmas cookie and vanilla cream, and the base is sweet milk and sugar cane. Now that I know that there's like that kind of milky fragrance in it, I do smell that. But yeah, this is more of a buttery, warm cookie scent, whereas marshmallow cookie has more of that fluffy frosting kind of vibe to it. This has something in it that kind of reminds me of like Mary Cookie, but another good, solid, sweet gourmand fragrance. I'm not going to have too much of a variance between the scents just yet as far as when I first smell them. I can definitely detect little subtle differences, but until I burn them again, I'm not going to get the full picture of what they smell like. So I will definitely film another video in a week or two, probably more like 2 or 3 weeks after I've burned through some of these fragrances, so I can give you a better idea of the differences between them, how they perform, is there more complexity when I start burning them, and so forth. So the last one is Scotland. They had like a world traveler series, which was kind of cool, where they had a bunch of different countries and then kind of, I guess, food that is characteristic of that place. So this is sugared shortbread, but that sounds delicious. But I picked this up mainly because I would love to go to Scotland. It's like one of my dream travel destinations because it looks beautiful. And plus, just like, I love hearing about Scottish culture, and like Scottish accents are perfect. And whenever I see like interviews of Scottish people, they have such good senses of humor. So I don't know what it is, but something about Scotland's just like, I would love to go there. So anyway, that's part of the reason I got this candle. It is good. It has more of a bready feel to it. It's definitely still sweet, but less so. Probably the most sweet was the marshmallow cookie. Was it marshmallow cookie? Yeah, marshmallow cookie was probably the most sweet, then sugar cookie, and then this one, although they are all very much in the sweet gourmand family. Yeah, it's delightful. Let me look up the notes on it. All right, so this one actually doesn't have top, middle, and base listed. It just has 3 scent notes, which is more traditional. I guess it's 4. That's what a lot of companies do. So the notes listed are cookie crumbles, melted butter, shortbread, and vanilla. And that is what it smells like. It smells very much like, if you imagine like a sweet, like a coffee cake, or even like a shortbread cookie, like a butter cookie. That's kind of what this smells like. Yeah, I'm excited to burn these. So far my thoughts are the scents on cold are really good, in line with BBW's 3-wick fragrances. They're blended well, or they seem to be, and I'm really excited to burn them. What I have heard so far, I have heard reviews all over the map on these candles. I've heard people say they like them better than BBW and they are a little bit cheaper. Let me tell you the price points actually. So their 3-wicks full price are $25.50, which is right about the same as Bath & Body Works, although I think Bath & Body Works is going up to $26.50, but they seem to have better sales. Like right now, most of these are on sale for anywhere from $9.99 to $11.99. So, I mean, they're not that far off in price. Like to me, if the performance isn't great, I don't really mind paying $1 more for a candle that performs better, because I'm really into candles. I love them. But if you're just kind of a casual, like somebody who just wants to pick up a candle here and there, you know, maybe once every season or as a gift for someone, you're probably looking for the best bang for your buck. So their sales would probably give you a better price point than a Bath & Body Works one. That being said though, I don't know that these candles are sold in store anywhere. I haven't ever seen them. I think it's just an online shop. So you're going to have to pay for shipping and you can't smell it beforehand. So that's kind of the downside. But I know a lot of people are looking for alternatives to Bath & Body Works because their prices do seem to keep increasing. They really they seem to be capitalizing the candle market because, I don't know, I think maybe it's because they have so many storefronts and people know them and they've been around so long that it's just a lot of people just have it as their go-to, although there are really good other companies out there as well. So I want to try these out. So we'll see how they perform. Like I was saying, I've heard reviews that they're really good, but I've also heard some people say that they've had performance issues, particularly with like a lot of soot or just with some of them, just inconsistency. Some of them smelling amazing and some of them, when you burn them, you smell this scent of like burnt wax or paraffin and you don't get any of the actual fragrance oils. So we'll see what I think. I will say even with BBW, there are inconsistencies. Like some of their candles are like heavy hitters, beast mode candles. You can smell them a mile away, and then other ones I light them and I smell nothing. That's pretty rare to smell nothing, but there was at least one this year that I was like, I can't smell this candle. So it's kind of just the name of the game and it's just the nature of it. Some years, even with the same scent, like fresh balsam this year, although it was still strong, was nowhere near as strong as it had been in the past from Bath & Body Works. So that isn't really going to put me off if I see some inconsistencies and some being stronger than others. However, if all of them kind of have a burnt wax smell, I don't know that I will really like that. But I've only heard that from a few people and I've seen mostly positive reviews. So I will let you know what I think. If y'all enjoyed this, please give it a like and comment down below to let me know you're here. And subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see y'all in my next one.